going to talk about ecosystems in a container. So what we've done is we went down to the lake and we filled these bins with just a scoop of a net. And you can see that we kind of separate them out. This one hasn't got as much leaf material, and then this one has more. But even in that small situation where it was just one scoop, we noticed that there's going to be living and non-living things in there. So the non-living things are any little pieces of rock or sand. The water is not living, but there are many, many things living in the water. First off, we need producers. Producers are plants, and plants take all sorts of shapes and sizes. They could have broad leaves like this and spend some time in the water, some time out. Plants could be plants like this that spend their entire existence underwater. Plants and producers for waterways could also include dead leaves. We don't really think about that, but this is still food for that environment. So those are our producers. Then we have consumers. I know that I have seen a couple of little critters in here, so I'm going to look. One of the critters I'm looking for is a dragonfly nymph. As nymphs, dragonflies are going to eat plant material, but then as they change, because they go through a life cycle, then they're going to get different mouth parts, and they're actually going to be insectivores. So I found it. I'm going to use something to scoop it up. All right, there's a little scoop. And we're going to put him right in that little A carton. A cartons can be great for this because it gives us an opportunity to see things a little bit closer. The A carton we used was plastic, and it actually was for like 18 eggs. And we set it into a white wash basin, number one, for extra security and less mess. But for the other is so that you could see it much better. In that same basin, we have some tools to look at things a little bit more closely, bug boxes and a little spy scope. And those bug boxes are excellent for just catching like one little critter. It's kind of hard to get kids to let the water stay still. But once you get that critter, you can watch it as it moves. And the way that this one moves is kind of cool. It is a diving beetle, and they actually carry a bubble of water with them as they go down. So how we discovered the process of scuba. Now, this next item should be pretty easy to see because it's a big snail. So snails are decomposers. And, you know, one of the things that we want to kind of demonstrate in this activity is that even in that small wash basin, we're going to have producers or plants. We're going to have consumers like our dragonfly nymph and our beetle. And we're also going to have some decomposers like our snail. It's pretty easy to do. All you really need to do is take a net, put some gunk from the lake or the pond, stick it into a wash basin, and then once you have all your equipment ready, it's really just about discovery and hoping kids don't stir up the bottom.